Today, guys, we are reviewing the LFD Andalusian Bull. It's December. This is when a lot of cigar magazines or websites start releasing their top 25, top 10 cigars of the year. Why am I mentioning this? Well, this cigar actually won #1 cigar in 2016. And yes, my goal is to possibly find that opus that won this year. But for the time being, let's just go through, I guess, the years until I have time to find the 2023 cigar of the year. So we're gonna go with this cigar right here that was amazingly gifted by a great friend named Smoke One if you have one, or Eric. I've had the cigar dry box for a little while. It is a chunky cigar with the length being 6.5, with the ring gauge on top of here being 52, with the ring gauge down here being 64. So it's definitely a lengthy cigar, 6.5 inches, 52 up here, 64 here. So it is going to be a long burn and a long cigar to review. So I'm going to try my best to be kind of fast with this review and just get to the point. With that being said, let me just start cutting. Andalusian Bull. What is the meaning behind it? And what information can I offer you guys? So guys, if you actually look at the band, you can see a silhouette on where it says LFD. That is because the owner LFD, Lito Gomez, was born in Spain. So to kind of nod of his birthplace, he decided to create this mold of a cigar that he got from Belgium. So the silhouette is supposed to be a nod of his brought up in Spain, and the mold of the cigar with the Vitola being deemed a Figurado. A Figurado. That is what the name of the cigar is when it comes to the Vitola. Oh my God. The wrapper still smells spicy. Just like hints of pepper on it. With a creamy, chocolatey aspect to it. The cool thing is the bands are loose, which means it's great for me to collect them. I tend to collect bands of cigars I actually enjoy. The ones I don't enjoy, obviously, they go in the garbage below me. So I'm gonna be able to actually keep this band intact, which is something I love. Off the back, an amazing click. Let's go light this bad boy up. The wrapper of the cigar is an Ecuadorian. The wrapper of the cigar is an Ecuadorian Corojo, with the filler and binder being Dominican. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. For a fast second, I tasted brownie. That was... Whoa. Holy hell, that first puff tasted a lot like brownies, which just blew my mind for 3 seconds. This was a #1 cigar in 2016. It has to be expensive. All you've been doing is reviews on cigars has been over $20. Minus one from last week. That was a pending, lawsuit towards the person who sent me this one, because that was Watch the video. No, this cigar is actually $15 MSRP. And that's why I tell people, ooh, that was tasty. A lot of chocolate. That's why I tell people, price points for cigars are not always meant to be the most phenomenal. You can have a $1,000 cigar, $500 cigar, a $20 cigar, or even a $5 cigar. There's a chance where the $5 could even compete with the one that's $500. It's all subjective, and it all comes to the brand behind the cigar itself. If they want to put a lot of time and effort into cigars to make them just mind-blowing amazing, price point is not everything when it comes to cigar community. Ooh, ultra spicy. That first retro, I got prepared for that. Amazing notes, very like cereal taste notes. It's like getting a bowl of Cheerios and putting a little bit of like Hershey chocolate sauce and find some type of spice to kind of dabble it in, almost in the same ballpark of cinnamon. Cinnamon, I don't think it's cinnamon. It's another spice. I would say another spice that's in the same kind of background. Cumin? I use a lot of cumin when I cook. Yeah, I would say like cumin. 1 second. It's the first time you're doing this, so don't judge me. Okay, I got a ground cumin. Yeah. It has that taste to it. It may sound weird when you actually like vividly describe it, putting a little bit of cumin in Cheerios, then adding a little bit of chocolate sauce. That's the impression I'm getting. There's definitely like a pepper in there. Definitely a pepper is in there. It has a little oomph to just a regular draw. Like you feel a little bit of like static in the back of your throat just from the actual pepper they use in this amazing cigar. Yep. Woo! On the topic of best cigar of the year, I'm kind of curious. Let me know in the comment section below of your favorite cigar you had this year. And if you're not an avid cigar smoker, you're just an enjoyer once in the blue moon, let me know in the comments the best cigar you have ever had. So those are basically the two questions. If you are a daily to bi-daily or weekly smoker, let me know the best cigar you had this year. And for those who only smoke once a month, once every other month, let me know the best cigar you have ever had in general. I'm going to get to the first third of the cigar and we'll see if there's any changes. So see you guys in a couple seconds. I'll say my third in to the cigar. Yeah. It really mellowed out. The flavors is very dessert-like. With the retro, it definitely soothed down a little bit with the spice levels. You still get this like bakery, like it's like baking spices mixed with hints of chocolate, hints of the cumin. It's like, yeah, it's like you went to a bakery and you got something that's from their shop that's freshly made. This is very smooth, very tasty too, extremely tasty. I love this. I can see why it won in 2016. This is an amazing cigar. I'm not sure if this was supposed to have any transitions, but once I did left the first third, that chocolate note, that brownie fudge chocolate note, kind of did a big step back. And now it's just chill. Oh, that was so nice. I typically do like small retros so I could dissect it, but since this cigar tastes so flavorful, I wanted a little bit more. And that retro is very fine. That spice note went away. It's just lingering in the background. And what I get majority from the taste notes is just pure bakery. Things you can find in bakery like dough, coffee cakes, chocolate, red velvet. Like, combine all those things into one snack or dessert. That's what this is. It's a whole bunch of things. It's just going into a bakery and just taking that deep breath. That's what this cigar is giving me. That's the impression I get from this cigar. It's just a dessert bakery cigar. So on that note, I'm gonna wait until the very last third and I'll come back to you guys. So most likely when I have to remove the bottom band is when I'll come back. I'll just flip the top band off, flip the bottom off, and I'll continue the final part of the review. See you guys in 2 seconds. I'm on the last stretch, and right when I was puffing to start the recording, a whole bunch of spice just came back in. Yep. Spice came a lot back. Woo! I gotta say, this cigar is awesome. It really is awesome. The fact that it won 2016, I gotta see the lineup for 2016. I'll probably put it in the description. Or matter of fact, let's look at this together. So yes, I'm way brighter, but if you look at the screen now, now we get to see exactly what was the top 25 cigars of that year. So in 2016, this is the archives of the top 25. Number 1 cigar was the Andalusian Bull. Number 2, Rocky Patel Sungrown. Number 3, Partiga CDE. EP Carrillo Selección. Oscuro Primarias Royals. Padrón CD 1926. Arturo Fuente Rosario. Rosado Sungrown. Norteño, never heard of that one. Oliva Series V. I've been seeing a lot every single year. I always see Oliva V, top 25, and I have 2 of them in my humidor right now, in my dry box. My dry box next to me. With the Montgomery Punch, really. Punch Grand Puro. Interesting. Casa Fernandez. Casa Torrent. La Aroma de Cuba, Mi Amor Belicoso. A Junior Small Batch. Cro Magnon. El Centurion. And Brickhouse. And you have the 18 to 25. Alec Bradley. Cohiba. Enclave. Villiger. Henry Clay. Casa Cuba. Eguelguisen. El Guen Gusi. I don't know how to say that. I'm just gonna say Elgue. Elgue. Elguen. Elguense. 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 I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but y'all know what y'all see in the screen. Those were the top 25. This cigar is definitely a amazing experience. It has the amazing notes of just baked goods. It feels like I'm at a bakery. And as you can tell with my body build, the black shirt is hiding a lot of the fat. But underneath the shirt is a couple double D's and a 1-pack or 6 packs of beers. You're the retro spice intensity went up. If I have to break the cigar down for the rating system, because now the ash or trash is no longer just a vague ash or vague trash, I have a grading system, which I want you guys to actually help me. How should I 100% dissect it? I've been going by construction and flavor. Flavor, I give the cigar a great 9. Construction, you know, with the whole Vitola of it, it definitely is different than usual. I guess you could also put in experience as in the grading system. And experience, I'll give it a 7 because yes, the taste notes are awesome. Yes, the taste notes are great. It's definitely something that will make you remember the cigar. The previous cigar I smoked 2 episodes ago, that's something I will 100% remember. This is definitely memorable, at the same time forgettable, in my opinion. So, experience, I give it a 7. Construction, I give it an 8 as well, where the Vitola is different than usual, so it's unique in a sense. So in grand total, I give this cigar about a 7.5. Going towards an 8. It is awesome to have. It is sought after. It won 2016 Cigar of the Year. It is only $15 MSRP, which is something that's not going to break your bank. So if you manage to see it at any local places you see or online or whatever, it's not something that you see it and you're like, damn, this is going to make a dent in my pocket. So the fact that affordability is there and it has all these amazing qualities of it with taste notes, I would say it's worth it. I'm gonna leave this cigar as a 7.5, gearing towards an 8, meaning this cigar is an ash. When you do look for this cigar, if you ever do want to experience a cigar, just remember that this cigar has the qualities of baked goods or a bakery itself. So if baked goods is something you enjoy, chocolate, dough, cumin, spices, pepper, if that's something you look for to a cigar, I highly suggest you give the cigar a try. If that's not your forte, you may skip it, but you will be missing out on a good experience. On that note, guys, this was the LFD Illusion Bowl, and I'm out. Love your faces. Peace.